Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's another day, another Fujifilm firmware update. I love these when these come out. This one is for the X100V, so I'm going to be applying this to the camera today. And this is a new firmware update. Not anything major on this, but it is fixing a problem with the USB connection setting. So if you have the USB power supply set to off, there were some issues with it not charging the battery properly. By default, it's on to on. And what that actually does if it's set to on is when you have your X100V connected to a USB to your computer or to the wall and turned on, it will actually prevent the battery from draining. Now the battery will still drain slowly, but it will also slowly charge your camera. So it will reduce the power a little bit slower. So that is fixed for that. And I did also announce some other bug fixes, typical Fuji fashion. They don't really go into details what that is. I'll get this updated on the camera and we'll see how it goes. If anybody notices anything different with their X100V, leave a comment down below. Always appreciate it. Now, on that note, with installing your firmware, as I always say, make sure you have a freshly formatted memory card. I recommend doing it in camera as opposed to using the Fujifilm app. Some people have some good luck with Fujifilm app, which I've heard in the comments. I have never had that been able to connect properly, so I always do it the manual way. You're basically putting a formatted card into your camera with the firmware update installed, holding down the display back button when you turn on your camera. And what that will do is it will initiate the firmware update process. Pretty easy to follow along, but I will leave a video down in the description below on how to do this with a bit more of a walkthrough. And I will also leave the link to the firmware update down in the description below. There's also a few more cameras that Fujifilm did update. I will leave links to those as well. And happy firmware update day.